A pretty common expression you'll hear these days is, if it's not on my calendar, it doesn't exist. And that couldn't be more true than when it comes to paid time off and leave management. Now, fortunately, a very basic feature of most leave management solutions is calendar syncing. But did you know that with Vacation Tracker, you have plenty of ways to do so? Whether it's a direct sync with Google Calendar or using Outlook or even connecting to your favorite calendar apps, Vacation Tracker has got you covered so that everyone can be in the know about who's in and who's out. Hey, it's David from Vacation Tracker here, and in today's video tutorial, I'm going to be walking you through the different ways you can sync Vacation Tracker to your calendars. Now to start, you're going to want to log into your Vacation Tracker account and navigate to the left-hand menu. This time we're going to click on Calendar to be brought to this page here. Now, while Vacation Tracker does provide you with your basic calendar option you see here right in the dashboard, I'm sure many of you would prefer having a direct sync to your personal calendar, whether that be in Google or in Outlook. So let's see how we can get that done, and we start by clicking on the Sync with Your Calendar button right here. Once you do, you'll be taken to this area here, which shows all the active syncs that are currently happening. As you can see, because it's a demo account, we have quite a few, but we're going to create one from scratch so you can see how the process works. To start, let's click on Connect Calendar right here, and you'll see three options that are presented to you. You have a Google Calendar sync, an Outlook sync, or any calendar via an iCal link. A quick note is that while you're on the core plan, you'll only have access to the any calendar option, which is the last one here. But if you're on the complete plan, you'll also have access to those direct syncs to Outlook and Google. Let's start with the first scenario, which is any calendar. So we're going to click on that and be taken to the page right here. On this page, we're going to choose to filter how we want this calendar to be connected to. Do we want it connected to all locations? Is it by department? Is there a specific label we want to use? Let's say, for example, we're part of the IT support department, so we want to have that connection set up. We don't necessarily care about other departments who are on leave. Once we choose that in, we're going to click on Create iCal Link, and the link will be created. If you move towards the bottom here, you'll see a purple button that says step-by-step instructions. If you click on this, it'll open up our help desk article that we have written on how to connect the iCal link to your personal calendar. So if ever you get stuck at any point, you could just click on that and follow the instructions along. The other thing I want to draw your attention to is this message at the bottom here. While the iCal link is great and does connect to your calendars, there can be a delay of up to 24 hours. So if you're interested in getting real-time updates, you're better off connecting directly to Google Calendar or Microsoft Outlook directly by using our complete plan. With all that being said, let's copy the link and add it to one of our calendars. With our calendar link in hand, now you'll see how easy it is to import it into Google Calendar. What we're going to want to do is click on the plus button right here in the other calendar section, and you'll see there's an option for from URL, so we're going to use that. Now it's as simple as copy pasting the link, clicking add to calendar, and playing the waiting game. Now you can see that the calendar has been created and all the events have been fetched. So if we go back, now you can see all the holidays, leave, and employee activity that we imported over, and that can be toggled on or off with the flick of a switch. If your organization works within Outlook as opposed to Google Calendar, you can still add in the iCal link by clicking Add Calendar, navigating to the Subscribe from Web button, copy pasting the iCal link, and then again filling out the customizable information here. As an FYI, these steps also apply to other calendar apps like the Mac calendar app you see right here. It's as simple as, once again, adding a new calendar subscription, copying in that iCal link, verifying the information, and then once you click on OK, you wait a few seconds and it'll automatically appear in your calendar. Now that we've connected Vacation Tracker to our preferred calendar app via the iCal link, let's take a look at how we would sync directly with either Google Calendar or Microsoft Outlook. So we're going to head back to the dashboard and click on Calendar, and then once again on the Sync with Your Calendar button. Again, we're going to click on Connect Calendar, and we're going to start with the Google Calendar sync. Once you click on the Connect Your Google Calendar button, a new tab will automatically open up. Now it's as simple as choosing the right account you want to connect, and giving permission to Vacation Tracker to work with Google Calendar to ensure things are updated accordingly. Once you click accept, you'll be brought back to the dashboard where you'll once again need to filter by your preference. I'm going to stick to the example we had originally started with, which is IT support. Then you'll just need to ensure you're choosing the right calendar you want to sync with. So I'm going to stick with the one that's defaulted to the email and then click on create calendar sync. And as you can see, that's a lot simpler and easier than dealing with these iCal links. Now, if you want to sync directly to Outlook instead of Google Calendar, you would actually follow these exact same steps, minus the first one, which would be to choose the Outlook option instead of the Google one right here in the menu. Once you do so, again, you'll be going through the motions of providing permissions, as well as coming back into the dashboard to choose the filter type you want to sync to your calendar. Once you do so and you click on OK, you'll be taken right back here where you'll see the sync is active. And that should just about cover all the different ways you can sync Vacation Tracker to your calendar. Thanks again for watching this video. I do hope you find it helpful and informative, but as always, if you have any feedback or questions or comments, you can leave it right down below and we will answer as soon as possible. In addition, I do want to remind you that we have those help desk articles that cover this topic in depth, so if you prefer learning about calendar syncing that way, do be sure to check those out. That's it for me this video. Happy vacationing!